Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight here on our inaugural debut issue of Heroes After Dark Presents Artist Alley. For tonight, we have an artist joining us all the way from Singapore. He is an international self published and cover artist. This is joining us, Edison Neo. Welcome,
Hi
Edison. How are you?
guys, I'm good. I'm good.
How's
Thanks
it
for
Thanks
going?
for
having me.
Morning.
thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
We know the time difference is pretty big, so
yeah.
we appreciate you waking up and doing this for us.
No worries. I wake up at this time.
Definitely.
All right. So, as one of my icebreakers for when we do our Artist Alley interviews, I'm going to ask you one question and it's random. And the random question for today is, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Wow.
That's a tough
Oh yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start off with the hard ones. Mm, well, we have a lot of different type of cuisines here. Well, let me think about it. Um, okay, I think I got it.
Yeah.
It's quite simple. Over here we have this fried noodles. Yeah, people eat fried noodles in the morning over here.
Oh,
And
wow, for breakfast.
yeah,
That's a good way to start the
so
day.
yeah, and so there's a common type of shop. They have fried noodles and they have an assortment of fried stuff like uh like spam, spam.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, yeah, luncheon meat, eggs, fried eggs, and so yeah, and that's just one of the things. There's even fried chicken wings.
For
So
breakfast.
Nice.
Ooh,
basically, yeah, for breakfast.
they're living the
Yeah,
dream over
yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, but yeah,
there.
so yeah, that's one of my favorites. Like you just get the noodles and then you look at the assortment of stuff and then you just choose whatever you want. Yeah, and
Just add it
then
all into it.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
and then you probably knock out for the rest of the morning. It's quite,
Half the day.
yeah,
That's awesome. That's
yeah. So
awesome.
that's my favorite breakfast.
Sounds good. So as we said before, I'm happy you are joining us tonight. You
Mm,
are a self-published artist and writer, right? You write your own books. So before we get started,
yeah,
do you want to tell us how you got into the business of writing and drawing and publishing comic books?
yeah. No problem. I basically I started off wanting to become just being an artist. I was just drawing like random stuff, like everyone, how we start out sketching and doodling. But then I felt like I wanted to make my own comic. So I was looking online for scripts and or just anything I could find that I could follow to do a few pages of a comic. Then I realized that after a few online scripts, I couldn't find anything else interesting. So I just thought that maybe I should try writing one issue, just the easiest thing that I could think of, like Snake Claws number. The first book is just a fight between two guys on top of a train. So I thought I could handle that for 22 pages. So I just gave it a shot. Yeah, and then the whole thing is just one fight. So yeah, so it just started from there. After I finished that first book, I just thought, oh, maybe the second book I can try something else, and then it just went on, and then we and, and then this is how it ended up.
Wow,
So
that is
So
that's awesome.
yeah,
you
basically
just
I
went
was
for
just
it.
writing to draw. Yeah,
When
What
you are
oh
oh,
go ahead, sorry.
oh. So when you're starting your comic, do you
hmm
have the artwork down first and then you try to fill in with what you want to write, or do you have the script ready and then you draw after?
yeah. Okay, so I draw. I usually write first, but it's a
Mhm.
very basic outline. I just need what happens on the page, and then I try to break it down, and then there's even the dialogue is always different. It always ends up different. Um, but just a basic outline, and I do the layouts digitally, and then usually by the time it comes to that stage, you'll have changed quite a lot from the script, and I just end up solidifying the whole story on the layouts itself. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you prefer doing the art or the writing? Which is your favorite?
The art, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think I'm an artist primarily. Yeah, writing of necessity. So
Mhm.
yeah, but sometimes when you have an idea that really excites you, yeah, the writing is quite kind of fun. It's only when you have to, I have to meet like these 3 or 4 pages, I have to fill it up with something. Then sometimes you're kind of stuck for a while. Yeah.
I do have my volume 1 of Snake Falls with me.
Hey, nice.
I'm really a big fan. I love it. I love
Thanks.
it's like a love story to old kung fu movies. Were you a big kung fu movie guy?
Yeah. I was. I mean, over here is huge.
Yeah.
He's always on the TV. Especially I worked on this series during the pandemic, during COVID, and when I was stuck at home, I was mainly rewatching a lot of old kung fu movies, all the Shaw Brothers stuff. So I just ended up getting inspired from that, I suppose.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So this is 6 issues. You said you started off with the first issue. So did you have the other 5 issues planned out, or you just tunnel vision, just one issue and go from there?
Yeah, it was just number 1, and I thought after I finished it felt great. I thought, maybe I could try this again. So I just did 2, and then I was like, okay, if I did 2, then I think 3 is a nicer number. So it goes to 3. And then by the time 3 came around, I felt like, okay, I think there's a bigger story that I can work on for this. So I went 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I thought, okay, I can continue on next time. Yeah. So I ended it at 6.
That's awesome. Yeah. Taking it one issue at a time. I like that.
Yeah. It was really one issue. Once the issue ended, I came up with the story for the next one. And yeah, or maybe only 5 and 6 were like connected one. If you read it, there's like a true line.
That's awesome. So these are completely self-published by you.
Yeah.
I see it. It's all you. How do you go about doing all of this yourself and getting these comic books out?
This now when I think back about it, I can't believe how I did it. It was just firstly, okay, most importantly is the free time during the pandemic. I had a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, and so the hardest part was actually not the art, and the story wasn't the hardest part. The hardest parts were figuring out how to get books into to a publishing format. So I had to learn how to use InDesign to get the books at the right size. So
layouts and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a very specific size for Marvel and DC. I mean, the American comic book size is really specific. So I had to understand what is that size and what's the bleed and what is and all those stuff. So there were a lot of trial and error. I tried a lot of what do you call it? Print on demand sites. Yeah, and so while I was printing out all these book 1, 2, and 3, I was trying out so many different printing shops. I spent a lot of money on that. Just trying to find a format that works, a shop that works, that we could work together to get something right. And thankfully, I found one printing company that had a good setup. And once it was done how the way I wanted it, then I just went along for the rest of the books. So yeah, there's a lot of figuring and trial and error.
Did they do all the stapling too, or did you have to do that yourself?
Yeah, they do the stapling. So you can order it as a saddle stitch booklet. So
Okay.
they deliver it to you. Yeah, and a lot of the shops only had this very thick paper. You guys know that the comic book paper is really thin, and
Mm-hmm.
and I like that feeling for the floppy
Yeah.
comic book. So I wanted to find a shop that actually had paper like that, and that still had good quality to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thankfully it worked out. Yeah.
It's probably better than half the stuff Marvel's been putting out with the print quality. So.
I don't know about that, but yeah, their paper is really thin. Yeah.
So did you show? Yeah, you showed all the covers. Run through the Snake Claws
Yeah.
covers. Those are
Yeah,
fire.
we got. Yeah, let me pull up the big covers. We've got number 1. I love
Yeah. Oh, what a
So when
flashback.
when you do the covers, are the covers also you don't know until you're writing the book too? So is everything like one at a time?
Yeah, the covers. I only worked on it after I was done with the issue, and
Ah,
that's kind of how I like to do it, because after you get the story down and then you understand what it is about, then after the cover comes quite naturally because you know what to include in it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was the approach I took.
those covers are cool. I really like the covers.
Yeah. It was inspired by all those martial arts manuals with the titles on the right, like
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think Lone Wolf and Cub looks like that as well.
you like those martial arts books because that's in the story too.
Yeah,
That's a funny part of the
it's
story.
it's all from the movies.
Yeah, Snake Claws is a really great story. Make sure if you want to be a part of it, pick up. This is volume 1. Do you think
Mhm.
there'll be more in the future? Have you decided?
Yeah, I definitely do have. I mean, it was supposed to be 12 books or something in my mind. Yeah, but I wanted to work on something else, and on like another genre, so I put it at the side for a while. Yeah. So
So
hopefully I'll eventually come back to it.
okay. And this is the first thing, right? Snake Claws 1 is the first comic you've ever worked on, first thing you've
Yes.
ever published. Okay.
Yeah. So please
Was that
forgive the roughness.
was that before Kickstarter? Did you do that
Yeah, yeah.
pre-Kickstarter?
So all 6 books were I did it just like released it online to whoever wanted to pay attention to it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Little remark on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
do
all
that for
6
every order.
books?
Yeah. Yeah. So all 6
Okay.
books are in. There's also bonus content at the back. So the story is there's a magazine that is circulated in this world, and there's an excerpt from that magazine at the back of the
Nice.
book. Yeah.
Nice. And you can buy that trade. You can buy that paperback on
Yeah,
Ko-Fi.
yeah, correct. It's on my shop.
Coffee,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, yeah. I have no idea how. Coffee. Yeah.
Ko-fi coffee, yeah, whatever. Okay,
That's
cool.
right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So let's pull up. So that was a question. So you during
Yeah.
the story, you named your moves like Snake Claws and he's fighting it. He named the moves.
Yeah.
How do you come about with the names of the moves?
Just pure bullshittery, I guess. It's
Can we show a
just
page?
yeah. Go ahead. You can show
Yeah.
as
So
many
I wanted
pages
to
as you
show
want.
my favorite move was when he had all the snakes and he had the brood of destruction.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah. So
I won't spoil it and how effective
mm,
it was in the fight he's in, but that was my favorite with all those snakes, all those like cobras and whatnot. I thought that was super
yeah,
awesome.
it was just trying to make it as dumb and silly as possible. Yeah. It was quite fun. Yeah. Most of the names were just I just left some space for the names, and then after drawing it in, I just came out with it and just filling the names there. And in fact, in the trade paperback, there's a glossary at the back
Yep.
where there's this
Oh, nice.
collection of all the names in the book and what it means.
Yeah. So-
That's awesome.
That's where
That's
you see
funny.
the real bullshit.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
Makes it fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
That was fun for me.
So after you did Snake Claws, you
Mhm.
started on No Brainer. Is that the order of events?
Yes, exactly.
So we got No Brainers.
Yeah,
right
no
here.
brainer. Mm-hmm.
So do you want to give us a quick synopsis of what No Brainer is?
Yeah. So No Brainer is my personal solo anthology. Every book there's a main story at the first half, and at the second half of the book there's a bunch of one shots. There's short stories. There's maybe 4 pages, 8 pages. Yeah, and at the first half there's this main story called Tomb Guard. It's about this gorilla and this cat that you see at the on the cover. Yeah, so it's a very simple space adventure, um, alien hunting guy duo, and the main hook is that they are dealing with retrenchment, and they're dealing with getting older and being replaced by younger ones. Yeah, so
Mhm.
that's
What
the
happens?
yeah
What happens when the
Yeah.
young guys come for our jobs, right?
yeah yeah. So this is just an exercise for me to try out as many styles as possible, different genres. So usually the back half of the books is where I is the most experimental. Yeah. So like in number 3 at the back half, there's this story called Monkey Busters. And I try to do like a manga style and things like that. Yeah. So it's
That's cool.
just experimentation. Yeah, number 3.
So do you? I've only read issue 1. I was only able to
Mhm.
read issue 1, and I loved it. And the cat, what is he? Do you ever explain what he is?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, do you are you guys familiar with a prosperity cat?
Mhm.
I don't know whether you guys have like in the Chinese food shops over there. They usually
The
have a
waving
cat
cat.
that
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
doing the hand thing. Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's kind of inspired by that. And yeah, we have a lot of that here as well. So
But he's an
I was just
alien.
walking.
He's an alien.
Yeah, he's an alien. Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he walks around on this claw-like feet, I guess.
Almost like
Yeah,
little
like
insect legs or so. Yeah.
correct insect legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so in my mind, his species landed in China or Japan back in the past, and then the people created the prosperity cat based on these alien species. So,
That's
so I
awesome.
guess that's
I
the
love it.
backstory. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Even you, yeah, do a one shot on him.
Yeah.
What-
So No Brainers are up to issue 5. If
Yeah.
in your newsletter you still are working on those, right? That's what I heard. So
Yeah.
do you have
Yeah.
a release date for issue 6 or a play for issue 6 yet or not yet?
Yeah. So I'm done with Doomguard chapter 6. I still got 2 short stories to work for to complete the whole issue of No Brainer. So I was thinking April for release for a Kickstarter campaign. Yeah, but I have to. I don't think it's confirmed, but I'm aiming April and May. Yeah.
Sounds good. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So I never got the Snake Claws individual issues. Were they this
Mhm.
size too, or were those bigger?
So those were standard size. So
Okay.
I wanted it to be standard, everything standard, same as the Marvel and DC ones. But
Okay.
the printing cost and the shipping cost were just not feasible. So that's why you
Oh,
see No Brainer is much smaller.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
like I love how like compact.
yeah,
This
but when I collect everything in the future, it's gonna be standard size.
sounds good. Sounds good.
Mm. I'm aiming
Um.
to finish Tunga by the end of this year.
Oh,
So
you gonna finish the whole story?
yeah, I want to finish the whole story by the end of this year and get it in a trade, collect it into a trade. Yeah, and then everyone can get the whole story. Yeah.
That is awesome. I cannot wait. I am a part of all your Kickstarters, all your Patreons. You know I'm about it, so I will be getting
Thanks.
them all. And now Red 5, now that he's seen it, he's gonna join it too, right, buddy?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, this cover
No
right here
pressure.
this cover for number 5 is so amazing.
Thanks.
I love how you show motion. It reminds me of 2 of my other favorite artists a little bit. I really love James Herron and Daniel. Is it Daniel Warren Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're two of my favorite, and that I love this. I love this cover.
Yeah,
So,
thanks. They're both one of my favorites as well.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Did you read Ultra Mega?
Yeah, oh, definitely. I love it. Yeah.
That I'm trying to get T-Rex to read it. It's one of my favorite series. It was so good.
Ultra Mega, Rumble. Do you read Rumble?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No, I know about it, but I haven't read that one yet.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I love this
stuff.
In fact, I did an online portfolio review with Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh, did you?
Back when I first did the first issue of Snake Claws. I mean, it was during COVID, so he put out a online preview, like just to anyone who sent in their stuff. Yeah,
nice.
And I had just finished the first 5 pages of Snake Claws, so I quickly sent it to him, and so somehow you can watch it on his YouTube channel. Yeah, it's just like 2020.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
He's really big time right now, so he's legit. So the way I found you initially is I was on Twitter, and one of your commissions just popped up. I think it was during Dinotober.
Okay.
Yeah, because my algorithm knows anything dinosaurs was to send it to me. So
T-Rex, right?
Red, you want exactly? So you want to pull up some of his commissions, and we'll go through. We pulled up some random ones, and you can just tell us anything you want about it, or we can just admire the artwork.
Oh, you also did work for IDW. You don't want to talk about the IDW work? Or?
All right, we'll do that. All right, Red 5, you weren't in the order. Go for it.
Well,
we'll talk about the two covers that you had.
Yeah.
Now, are these
no problem?
Are these the only two that you've done for IDW, or?
So far, yes. These are the two. Yes, correct.
These are already published,
coming up,
and these are. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. That's at the end. These are the two that are published right now.
No. So the Usagi one is published. Unfortunately, it's online exclusive, so it's not in stores.
Yeah. So it's hard to get.
Yeah, it's on the website. I tried finding it on the website recently, and I don't think it's there. So,
it's probably sold out, but yeah, it's such a good cover. I'm a big fan of Usagi Yojimbo, so I kind of wish I had seen this previously.
Yeah, that's nice. In fact, I got my start doing commissions from a bunch of Usagi fans. So
really?
Yeah, it was really so cool that I got to work my first cover on Usagi and Turtles.
Yeah.
And this second one is coming out in April, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, the one on the left, go back, Red. That one?
Yeah.
The
Untold Destiny. Yeah.
Okay. So while we're talking about your covers, this weekend you announced that you have a big cover coming out.
Yeah.
Can we show it?
No.
Are you allowed to show it?
No showing it.
We can, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we can't show it. Okay.
We won't ruin it.
Oh, okay.
So I will delete that. So we won't show it, but it is. You said I read in the newsletter that you were very excited for it. Yeah. How did that come about? You don't have to give specifics. You don't have to tell what it is, but how do you someone get in contact with you and you got that cover going?
No worries. So, I just shared it with the Patreon guys, just because I was too excited about it. But I guess I can't share it too much. But I mean, I was working with IDW last year. Actually, I had a whole limited series. I was working on an 8-issue series actually, and halfway through it, I got cancelled because of the writer's strike last year.
Oh.
Yeah, the creators of the story were Hollywood writers, so when the strike started, they couldn't be contacted. So after a few months, the project had to be cancelled. Yeah, so so that led to. I just kept in contact with the editor, and so this new cover that I'm working on is gonna be the editor took over that line of books, so he asked me to work on one of those covers. Yeah,
that's exciting. We can't spoil it.
That's all I can say.
But when it comes out, we will be very excited. We will get those covers. We will hype it up. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
have you back on to
thanks.
talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
I just took it off the slide, so we didn't
Yeah.
actually accidentally show
just-
it. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, so we'll go through some of your commissions because that is what I love. That was the cover. Which one's this?
Yeah, that's the cover.
Oh, this Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Miss
I love
Marvel.
the dog.
Yeah. My wife
one.
told me he looks like strangling the dog.
Yeah, it's like
Got to get him out of there quick, right?
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
Battle
my
Beast.
babies.
This Battle Beast is we talk commissions. I might have to get one of those because your Battle Beast is awesome. I love that.
This is one of the small ones though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that. Good.
Yeah. So this is actually a panel from the book.
Is that Thumgard? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
the guy, yeah.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, this Psylocke.
So what
Mhm.
medium do you use when you do these commissions? Are you actually painting white on top of the drawing?
Yeah, so
Like for that
for
one?
example, the Psylocke one, definitely, yeah. So there's ink wash. So you see the background is gray. Yeah, it's mostly ink wash. So once everything is gray and black, you can just slap on the white white ink. Yeah, so it's pure white ink.
That's cool.
This was,
I love your use of white. It
Yeah,
makes everything
thanks.
stand out so awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to make
These-
the glowy effects.
Mm-hmm.
This one's mine. This is the one I
Yeah,
ordered. This is Jiren
Yeah,
from Dragon Ball Super, one of my favorite guys.
yeah.
I mean, my villains slash.
He's too strong though.
hero.
He's too strong.
He's too strong. He is. He is definitely too strong. I love it.
Oh.
So when you do your commissions, you get someone wants a character. How do you? Let's say you haven't drawn it before. What is your process for figuring out how you're going to draw that character?
Yeah, so my approach is that I don't like to draw the bust or the character standing in a pose, because it's just uninteresting. So I can't get started on it. So I will usually try to have the character do something. So if I'm unfamiliar with the character, I'll just go YouTube and find if the character has any kind of show or an episode of something that they did before, or like highlights. Like Jiren, I'm familiar with Jiren, but I have to go back to Dragon Ball Super and watch a few episodes, and then I use one of those moves that he did. Yeah, so it kind of gives some authenticity, because I'm guessing the person getting the commission is a fan of the character, so it'll be nice if there's something from the show or from the comic that
Exactly.
that is relevant. Yeah, so I usually try to go back to the source material, and yeah, usually the best stuff is from there. So either I reinterpret a scene or copy a move that they did.
So where does somebody go if they want to get a commission from you?
Yeah, so it's quite simple. I have no rep, so you can just email me, or you can just DM me on any social media platform. Yeah, just go to my Instagram or Twitter, and yeah, my email is neocomic@gmail.com. So yeah, you can just drop me an email there as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, these are beautiful. I love the Psylocke. I love that one. I mean, just the way you do the motion and the way you use the colors and the white. I mean, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Spider-Punk.
I colored this. It was actually black and white. Yeah, I colored this to do a print.
Yeah, I saw the black and white one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. This was fun.
I'm not familiar with this character, but this
is Berserk.
Oh, okay.
This is his Berserker armor. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Berserk as well, but looking at the comic itself and the images, it's like, whoa, it's super cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have no time to get to reading it.
I know. I mean, that's just awesome.
This is actually a scene from the manga as well.
Oh, is it?
Oh, nice.
He was fighting this giant eye thing. Yeah, this is Optimus.
That is.
Yeah, you have a few Optimus ones. My favorite Optimus is Tiny Optimus, who was with Godzilla.
that was tough. That was tough.
I love this Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, yes.
That's beautiful. I love how you have the blue lightsaber. Yeah.
Yeah.
As the only color. That's sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I try not to do colors because I want to be fair to everyone, but when it comes to the lightsaber, I don't really have a choice.
Yes, you have to, right? You have to, yeah.
That's cool. That is cool.
So, are you a collector yourself?
No, I'm not actually a huge art collector. It's actually quite funny. I don't have anything on my walls or anything. Yeah, I have some of my favorite comics displayed on my shelves, but usually I prefer like the actual published comic covers. Yeah. So, but I have one commission actually from basically because I could afford it back then. It was from Tyrell Cannon. I'm not sure if you're aware. He's one of Daniel Warren Johnson's friends. Yeah,
okay.
He has a comic out on Image. Recently just concluded as well, The Schlub. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
So I managed to get a commission from him, and he agreed to doing the Snake Claws characters. Because so he made an exception. So that's basically it for my collection.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. Pretty cool. So what were you gonna say about this guy?
This is actually a panel from a short comic that I made. It was I was working with a writer called Reed Hinckley Barnes. He's also a writer in the indie space. Yeah, so this is just a short comic I work with him on. Yeah,
love it. We got the Adam Eve.
Yeah. All the Invincible stuff is actually from the same guy. every campaign, he wants a whole collection, so every campaign he gets one. So this has been going on for the past few campaigns.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you see the Atom Eve one,
No, go ahead.
Yeah, the Atom Eve one is actually is roughly 4x6. So for the no-brainer campaigns, I usually have this option for 4x6, where I do a lot, as many as possible. Yeah, and so it's like a small card size.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was looking through your Instagram, just trying to pick some covers, just some commissions to show on here, and I could not decide. I mean, everything on there was amazing, and
oh, thanks.
I mean, guys, if you're not following Edison, you need to go on. It's at Neo Comic Art. Definitely go on there and look at his other artwork. I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah,
fantastic.
Thanks.
Everything so far has been a hit. So everyone,
thanks.
So we did that. We did the covers. We did the commissions. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers? How to get your books? Where to go? What should they do? What to look forward to? Anything?
I'll say, if you just get on my social media, Neo Comic Art at Instagram and Twitter, and if you see on the profile, there's a link tree with all the links that is relevant. So it goes to the shop, it goes to my website, it goes to my newsletter. I would encourage anyone to sign up for my newsletter because you get an email directly to your inbox. I say it's a monthly newsletter, but it's more of like once in 2 months because I don't want to spam, and I usually send it when there's major updates to send out people. So I just don't want people to miss out on stuff. Yeah.
This weekend I was like, oh, that's the best cover. Coming soon, guys. Actually, coming soon. Can't spoil it.
The one you got is the Patreon. There's actually a separate free newsletter for anyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, join my Patreon as well. It has tiers for just keeping it up with behind the scenes stuff, and there's a tier for getting prints. I do a monthly print, and this year the theme is monsters, kaiju, and every month you get a colored print of a monster, basically for 2024. And every time a book comes out, like No Brainer, each issue you get it for free. Actually, you don't have to back the campaign, but everyone's
really?
so nice. They back the campaign along with their
Definitely.
yeah. So it's really nice, but yeah, there's all kinds of small perks and stuff that I add on to the packages because I ship them out usually once a quarter to save on the shipping. Yeah, sometimes I add in different things. Yeah.
Do you do
So,
any like tutorial stuff or like time lapse videos by any chance or anything like that? Or no?
I tried doing time lapse videos, but
Mhm.
I just couldn't take the time to set up the camera and all that. I'm thinking of whether I should start doing that properly, but yeah, so far no tutorials or time lapse stuff.
Yeah,
Because of the amount of stuff that I have to do, I just get into it immediately.
I would think it would
So
distract you from the art you're making. Yeah.
yeah, so I tried it a few times. I think on my Instagram there's some way back there's a few reels and videos that I tried, but yeah, I just couldn't just got me out of the flow. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll look into that in the future, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my shop actually. Just a simple one. You can get No Brainer and Snake Claws, digital and physical.
I have both. So speaking of Snake Claws, I have the volume. Is there any way for me to get the issues? It is.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's out of print. I'm not looking into getting another print rundown because this was really just print on demand. I did like 30 copies of each, I guess. Just
Okay.
like 30
Oh, wow.
issues. Yeah. And I think I'm left with 2 or 3. And one set is mine. So I need to I need
We'll
to look
talk. We'll
into
talk after.
Yeah.
I can get my
yeah.
hands on.
Let me see if I can dig up some extra copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that is it for our first debut of Artist Alley. Joining us was Edison Neo, superstar artist from Singapore, self-published cover artist. He's doing it all. He writes, he draws, he publishes his own stuff. Thanks for joining us, bro. I really appreciate it.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys for having me and
It
liking
was a pleasure
my
having you.
stuff.
Yeah, thank you for getting up early and coming on with us.
No worries.
All right. And we will be having more episodes in the future. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell us about Edison, his artwork, because if you don't like it, there's something wrong with you. We all like it. It's fantastic.
Yep.
All right.
It is
So
good.
we will catch you next time. Take care.
Yeah.
Peace.